Hey everybody, it's me, Tracy, doing the Wednesday morning, the 6th of May. I'm outside because I'm having a cigarette and a cup of coffee, and it's not weak this time. It's good coffee. But yeah, got a phone call this morning. About a half hour after Joe left. Still standing on the corner down the street waiting on this guy to pick him up for work. Fourth time now he hasn't shown up. While the other guys that he works with go right by and wave hi because they know he's waiting for his other friend to pick him up. So luckily my son-in-law had to work today, and so he rode up with him because he's like a mile down the road. But yeah, I mean, how do you just do that and not show up to work? But we went through that the other day, I mentioned it. But and yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, so you know what that means. There wasn't too many people that celebrate Cinco de Mayo showing up for work, so. But I wanted to say hi to everybody. I want to say hi to Christine Wiley and Christine Vieira. I haven't mentioned you guys, but did want to talk about something this morning though. Kind of a controversial thing. Talking to a friend and a restaurant that she used to go to all the time. She finally said, screw this, and she stopped going back. She doesn't go back no more. And so that's where religion and the workplace doesn't mix. I don't want to go into a restaurant, say, whatever religion I am. I'm not going to say religion, a certain religion, but say I was Catholic, okay? And I go into a restaurant, and I'm sitting there eating, and my waitress decides she's going to come over and talk about her religion and how good it is, and it's the best religion ever. There's no other religion like hers. I want to sit there and I want to eat my breakfast or my lunch in peace. I don't need somebody coming up and preaching to me in a public place like that. There's no sense in that. Same as politics. You don't preach politics to people. No religion. I tell you, if I owned a place and I had a waitress that was harassing all the customers, pushing her religion on them, she'd be gone. She'd either be gone or I would tell her, one more time you're gone. I'd give her a chance, but you can't. Nobody wants to walk into a restaurant and relax and have a nice meal while they listen to their waitress in their ear about their religion. And it's unprofessional, and it's rude, and I think this way: if a person hires somebody and he knows or she knows that they're doing this to the customers, I would nip it in the bud and stop it right there. That's not happening in this place. You just can't do that. It's not fair to the customers, and it's just not right. You need to get a grip. And if you get a waitress that's constantly talking about nothing but her religion while you're trying to eat, that's disrespectful to the person, because they don't want to hear it. If they want to be preached to, they'll go to church. And so it doesn't belong in a workplace, especially public places like restaurants, bars, whatever. I don't know, but there is freedom of religion, freedom of speech, but there's also customers have the right to have their freedom of peace and quiet. They should have that freedom of peace and quiet. But I don't want to walk into a restaurant and be hounded by anybody trying to sell something. It'd be like going in and I'm eating my breakfast or lunch in a restaurant, someone comes over is trying to sell me something out of a catalog, or want to know if same thing, solicitation. A lot of places have a sign that says no soliciting. Same thing, you're soliciting your religion, but you need to snap out of it. And if a person that has to constantly talk about that non-stop throughout their day, they're either trying to convince themselves that they believe it, or they really don't believe it, but they just have to convince themselves that they do believe it. So they figure, if I keep pushing on people, I'll believe it myself, So anyway, we'll finish that topic another time, but I do want to say that religion and politics do not mix in the workplace. So I guess Joe's having a company picnic, not this Friday, next Friday, so that'll be nice. And they're going to get paid for it. So the guy who's supposed to pick him up today is picking us up next Friday at 10 in the morning. We're going to go up to the Marina in Boardman and have a picnic. I guess they're going to get t-shirts and, hot dogs, hamburgers, the whole 9 yards. It's a family thing, bring all the kids, so that would be nice. I'll get to meet all of the guys he works with, and their wives, so. Anyway, it's a little nippy out this morning. It's only like 6:30 here, so it'll be warmed up by 8 o'clock. Yesterday I think it was 80 degrees out. So, but anyway, hi everybody. Sean, Maribel, Steve, Yvonne, Dave Simos, Glenn, Nancy, Nicole and Jake, hi. Like I said earlier, Christine Vieira and Christine Wiley, hi. But yeah, what do you think about your thoughts on pushing religion on people in public places? Just give me a little comment below. And at the same time, it'll tell me that you actually watched my show, so that'd be good. But yeah, it's gonna be a nice day. And I might catch up on some more Millionaire Matchmakers. Love that show. I think I missed the last 4 seasons, so I got season 3. I think I went all through season 3, so now next is season 4. Yes, I can count this morning. But anyway, so I hope everybody's doing good out there in sunny New Bedford. And out there in Facebook land, wherever that is. So, anyway, not long to go, Sean. What, about exactly a month, something like that? A little over a month. And a little pitter-patter of feet there pretty soon. Alright. But, yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. Joe and I found this thing through Facebook called Spreaker. We used it a couple times before, and it sucked. It's a radio broadcasting station, and you talk radio, and people come in chat, and it's connected through Facebook. It's an app through Facebook. We've used it before when we hadn't been paranormal, and we did stop using it because it sounded so like feedback was bad, and it was so tinty sounding, and I would be irritated to listen to something like that. So we didn't do it anymore. So yesterday, I was looking through broadcasting, and Blog TV wants money. So I found Spreaker again. I said, you know what, I'll give it a shot. So I went ahead and did a little test show, and we played it back, and it was crystal clear, no problems. So you know what, we'll do some radio shows now on there. We did a test last night, and we can upload them to SoundCloud. So we have a SoundCloud now. But we also have a Twitter, so any of you guys out there, I put in everybody's names that I know, but I'm not finding people. So whoever has Twitter, either go to Twitter and look up Joe in Mystery, and you'll find us. Is it Joe and Tracy? I don't know, either Joe and Tracy. I think it's Joe and Tracy. I'm not sure. But, or either that, put your, what your Twitter name is on the comments down below, and then I can search and find you. So, but, I don't know, not too many people using Twitter anymore. But every time we watch shows like The Voice, or we watch American Idol, all they talk about is Twitter, everybody's tweeting. So, I don't know. But, everything's doing good. My son-in-law daughter, they're going to Redding, California this weekend, for the weekend. So we'll be watching the place. I got me an early Mother's Day gift, really cute orange top, and pair of capri jeans, and I've been looking for I love my flip-flops because they're great on my feet. I know it sounds crazy, I have bad feet, but flip-flops are comfortable. And I always like the brown flip-flops. I don't know what it is, I love brown flip-flops. And we couldn't find any last time I went shopping with Brittany. So she ended up finding me a pair, so she brought me a pair too. So I have a nice new outfit. But size, what size? Size 4? I think 4 or 6. I think a 4. Yep, size 4. So that tells you right there I'm losing some weight. But Joe's doing good losing weight. He's got everybody beat. I think he's lost 6 pounds now since he's been here. But, you know, eating healthy does a lot. You know, knocking out the sodas and the chocolates and all that stuff. But if we want a chocolate fix, we buy that, Brittany, well, she buys that 70%, it's called 70% chocolate, where it's mostly all natural chocolate. 30%, you know, it's bad chocolate, but the 70% is natural chocolate. She gets the little bars. Or you can go into the grocery store, and they have them in these bins over by the candy area. So, we have a Safeway out here, so. And you can buy them by bulk. And every once in a while you get a chocolate, you know, taste for chocolate. You pop one in your mouth. And we had one the other day. It was 86% cocoa, and it was like not sweet at all. It didn't even taste like chocolate. It was almost like eating medicine or something. It was not good. So, but anyway. And then Oreo is driving me freaking nuts, because him and the dogs do not get along. They have a pit bull and they have the pug. But I think get along with him. But Oreo is crying at night and wants out about 8 o'clock at night and gotta get up for morning and work in the morning. So he's like, alright, time to put him out. So we put him outside. I'll come out about 10:30, have a syrup for you, you know, go to bed or whatever. And he's at the door crying, wanting back in. So I pick him up and I have to put him in the carrier because I can pass by the dogs through the house with him because they'll go nuts and he'll scratch me to death. I carry him back into the bedroom. I let him out in the bedroom. I go to bed and he starts his howling, wanting out the door again. So he doesn't want outside all night. He doesn't want to stay in the room all night. He wants to roam the house at night. He gets that. So what I do is I stay down until, you know, everybody goes to bed, because usually when Brad and Brittany go to bed, they take the dogs with them into the bedroom and door. So I let Oreo out and then I go sleep. But I gotta do something because I can't do this every night, you know. Can't be doing the night, but he needs to get along with dogs. And my son has cats, and when they take them there to my sons, they don't fight the cats. So the cats don't fight back; they run hide. Oreo, he fights back, you know. So all I need is him to stretch the dogs in the face, something, piss them off, and next thing you know, you got, you know, pissed off dogs and a cat. So I would be careful. But I don't know, maybe some training this weekend. You know, me and Joe, then at least, you know, be able to live silver. Bailey, she's a pit bull. She's like a lap dog. She's so, and she just wants to, you know, play with him or some and stuff, and he wants a part of that. So he fights back. And that's Oreo. Alright, I still get up here because I went on YouTube the other day, and the average person has been watching shows, watch at least 5 minutes of it, and that's it. Well, I'm not going to be doing long shows anymore. So I just do these little morning shows, so I'm going to here, and I'm going to say hi to everybody. Good morning. Have a good day, guys, and talk to you all later.